Okay, so listeners sent in some juicy stuff for this deep dive.
Juicy.
Yeah, like seriously juicy stuff. You were talking about the Telegraph.
Okay.
And like what it's actually like to work there.
Right.
So we've got these two employee reviews,
Mm-hmm.
and they're about a year apart, right?
Okay.
One's from like February 2023,
Mm-hmm.
and then the most recent one's May 2024.
Okay.
And it's interesting because even with that gap, some things are like weirdly similar.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder,
Yeah.
what is it really like at the Telegraph?
Yeah.
Like, is it just a few people being grumpy, or is there something
Yeah. Yeah. This is a bigger
deeper?
systemic thing.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's our deep dive for today.
Let's do it.
Okay, so February 2023 review.
Okay.
This one goes hard.
Whoa.
Like strong language right off the bat.
Like what?
Worst bullying imaginable.
Wow.
Traumatized,
Oh my goodness.
hospitalized for stress.
Okay.
And get this, they quote, a senior HR manager.
No way.
Saying the leadership team needs to be sacked to fix things.
Wow. If HR is saying that publicly, it must be bad.
Right.
That is a huge red flag to me.
Yeah.
It's very, very rare to see HR, especially senior HR, speak that, frankly, especially about something as serious as bullying.
Yeah.
To me, that just screams there are some deep-rooted issues here.
Yeah.
This isn't just a little bit of a toxic environment. This is like, this could be a legal minefield for them.
Totally. And fast forward to May 2024.
Okay.
Or over a year later. New review.
Yeah.
And guess what?
What?
Not much better.
Oh, no.
This one describes it as insidious.
Insidious.
Yeah, and they said, working there could make your mental health and self-esteem die.
Wow.
Like intense much.
Yeah, that's a really strong statement.
Right. And it gets into specifics, too.
Okay, like what?
Public humiliation in their open plan office.
Oh, God.
Late night meetings that you're expected to be at. And a big one.
Oh.
A huge boozy culture, they call it.
Oh, no.
As a coping mechanism.
Oh, my goodness.
And to top it all off, they mention a director.
Yeah.
Who has a terrifying reputation for bullying.
A director.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
So not great.
No, not great at all.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, unfortunately, it's like a pattern that we're seeing more and more of.
Yes.
This whole, like, always on.
Yeah.
You have to be available all the time. Prove yourself, And then that kind of trickles down into this.
Management by fear.
Exactly. Yeah, management by fear. It creates this breeding ground for toxicity.
Totally. And it makes you wonder about that boozy culture they mentioned.
Yeah.
Like, is that a symptom or is that part of the problem?
It's a really good question. And it's probably both, to be honest.
Probably, yeah.
It's like this vicious cycle,
Yeah.
When you're constantly stressed and under pressure.
Right.
People look for outlets.
Yeah.
And for some people, that's drinking.
Totally.
Which, of course, then just makes everything worse.
Like a downward spiral.
Exactly. And it's very, very hard to break free from.
Okay. And can we talk about this?
Yeah.
Because I was floored, this line.
Which one?
That women are told not to be so sensitive.
Oh, God.
When they share ideas.
Ugh. It's 2024.
I know. Come on.
Like, seriously.
It's disheartening to hear that this is still happening because it seems so subtle.
Right.
Like, so sensitive. Like,
yeah.
But it's those little things that really undermine.
Yes.
And they make people not want to speak up.
Totally.
It silences voices and it's.
Yeah, it's that casual sexism. That's
Like,
just,
ooh.
it's pervasive.
Yeah. And then on top of all of this.
Yeah.
Both reviews mention.
What?
Constant changes in direction.
Oh.
Blame culture. Lack of communication.
So chaotic.
Right.
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder.
And sitting in chaos.
About the leadership there. Like, is anybody steering the ship?
Right.
Because what really ties all of this together for me is this complete lack of accountability.
Yes.
Even with HR.
Yeah.
They're saying this stuff.
Yeah, they know.
But nothing's changed.
Well, things change.
So that, to me.
Deep-rooted.
Exactly. Deep-rooted cultural issue.
It's like a company-wide problem.
Yeah.
So listeners, like, what can you actually take away from this?
Yeah.
Because it's a lot, right?
It is.
It's a lot of negativity.
Yeah, I mean, look, these are just 2 reviews.
Sure.
But the consistency.
Yeah.
The specificity.
Details.
Yeah, the details are very alarming.
It's a red flag.
It is a red flag. And if you're thinking about working at a company like the Telegraph.
Yeah.
Or any company, really.
Do your research.
Please do your research.
Right.
Read those reviews.
Yeah.
Don't just focus on the work itself, but look for those red flags.
It's exactly. Is this a place that values its employees?
Yes.
Their well-being?
Mental health is so important. important.
It really is.
And no job is worth sacrificing that.
It is so not worth it.
So please, listeners.
Listen to your gut.
Yes, listen to your gut.
So we've got to ask that boozy culture symptom or disease.
What do you think?
I know. That's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
Listeners, what do you think?
Let us know.
Let us know, because we need to unpack this.
You do.
It's a big one.
It is.
Until next time.
Stay safe out there.
Deep dive over